So today I wanted to talk to you guys about why we crave fat and why most people are on a high fat diet. And you'll notice this a lot in standard American diet and along with, most westernized societies, even here in Asia, it's still a pretty high fat diet. I think more carbs since they're more on, a lot of rice and just rice and fruit in Asia. But they're also very heavy into meat, like fish and pork, things like that. And the reason why most people are addicted to fat, in my mind, in my experiences and perception, is since we were children, we were breastfed, and even if we weren't breastfed, we still crave that milk, like mother's milk. It's just in our DNA. It's in our being, and mother's milk is about 30% fat. And the reason that it's 30% fat is because the baby requires more fat for brain development. And as you get older, you don't really require that fat anymore. You can thrive on 10% or even like as low as 5% of your diet from fat. And that's why Douglas Graham 80-10-10 diet is so popular and doing very well, and a lot of people get amazing results on his protocol, is because we were meant to eat very low fat. And even things like durian's only about 6 to 10% fat. It's not like a high fat fruit compared to like coconuts, avocados. Even olives are higher fat than durian. Like durian's not that high fat. Or even jelly coconuts, the coconuts with the really thin jelly, not very high in fat, but when you let them get old and the meat thickens and gets older, that's when the fat content increases. So yeah, since we were children, we were given breast milk, and we crave that connection with the mother, with nurturing and just that connection. And we might have been somewhat neglected as children. We didn't get the as much touch and connection with our parents as we would like. And that might be one of the reasons why so many people go back to fat, because food is the biggest addiction in our society. So what we eat goes into our emotions. And so I believe that when people are on a very high fat diet, you're not going to be in the best mood. You're going to be depressed, and you're going to be in a lower vibration because you're just chasing that addiction, that connection that you feel maybe you're not ready to move on yet from your childhood, from trauma or stress or things like this. So that's why we go to fat. The reason why I'm making this video is something I've struggled with a long time on the raw vegan path, the fruitarian path. Even though I still feel incredible on like 4 kilos of durian a day. It's not a lot of fat actually, but when I eat like 3-4 coconuts, like the meat of the coconuts, that's when I'm starting to feel, okay, this is too much, this is too high fat. Or avocados. I don't really eat avocados. I don't really crave them in the tropics. It's not really I'd rather have durian. It's so much sweeter and better. And a better fat source, I believe, better to digest, easier. The coconut jelly too, I believe, but sometimes I won't even eat the coconut jelly because I'll just be like, oh, I gotta get that good hard meat because it's so it's so addicting. And yeah, so it's really interesting when you look at foods like McDonald's or, you know, the typical fast food or anything, just fried chicken. It's just so high in fat and also carbohydrates, because breast milk is also naturally high in carbohydrates, but very high in fat and somewhat high in protein, maybe like 5 to 10% protein. So if you look at a lot of the popular foods, pizza, you know, Chinese food or whatever it is, you'll notice this trend. It's very high in fat. So yeah, I thought that was really interesting. My friend Gal did a speech on this. He's a long-term fruitarian, and he helped me realize this, and it's really helped me a lot. I haven't been eating much fat, and I've noticed my skin improving a lot. My acne is getting a lot better. But I think that could be due to being in nature and not as much pollution, and being able to breathe better and getting the sun on my face and everything. Just being next to the ocean, all the negative ions. So anyways, I'm still here on Samal, having a great time here. And yeah, that's about it. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe for more daily videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Just relaxing right now in the hammock. It's a beautiful day. Peace and love, everybody. See you in the next one.